Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Patience Obiabo. Guys, I'm back with another video. Like I told you guys in my previous video that I'm going to do series of my journey in Ghana, like how my year one down to my final year. So guys, let's get into the video. Charlie guys, I actually formed during my first semester at school. So watch as I give you the details of how I form Mugu. So I'm going to start simply with me falling Mugu for my school and me falling Mugu for my roommates thing, like in the hostel. Yeah, so stay tuned. So first of all, the Mugu I felt was that not knowing that my school you can actually pay in dollar and you can also pay in cedis, and me not having that knowledge that you can pay in cedis because the school fees is being listed out in dollars. So I was thinking that it's compulsory that you're going to pay in dollar because for us the foreign students, so all those things, so I didn't know. And so why when coming from Nigeria, I changed all my money to dollars, my school fees, my semester fees for that semester, I changed it to dollar. So I may not knowing that this is how it works and this is how the whole thing is going to go at the end of the day, that you can actually go and make the school that you want to pay in dollar or you want to pay in cedis, like you have a choice. Then they'll give you their own rate, which is during my set it was 3.5, which is fair enough compared to the black market, because the black market, if you want to change, it was around 4 point something, so 4.1, 4.2 thereabouts. I jotted everything down in my jotter, but currently I'm not with my jotter here, so but I still have some things in my head, so I'm just going to break it down for those of you that are coming, for those of you that are coming across my channel for the very first time. If you're watching this video and have plans of coming to Ghana, if they give you your fees in dollars, you can easily ask them if they are also allowed to pay in, if you are allowed to pay in cedis, which the school will give you their own rates. I believe it's done with all schools in Ghana here for foreign students. So may not having that knowledge or may not knowing that you can actually pay in cedis and in dollars. So imagine you going to school now with that dollar and you say you want to pay your fees and you expect them to tell you that, oh no, you can go and no, they won't do that, my dear. So you have to ask your friends, you have to ask people that have been into the systems and all those things if you want to, unless you come with your parents and you decided, like they decided to pay straight, or you decided to make payment from Nigeria and all those things. That one, there's nothing you can do about that because they'll give you their online rate, which is in dollars. Then you pay the sum amount of your school fees or the amount you were asked to pay for that semester. As for me, my school fees was around 1,160 something dollars for the semester. So if I add my resident permit and everything to it, it will amount to 1,600 and something dollars for that semester. I mean, not having that knowledge, I decided to go and pay everything because I had everything changed to dollar. So I decided to go to the school, pay everything in dollar, and then like 5 to a couple of days later, then I heard my friends, they were discussing like I made friends easily because, so I heard them discussing like, oh, I want to go to Accra to change my fees and come and pay, and I was like, change your fees from naira to dollars or what? And they were like, no, I want to change my dollar to cedis. And I was like, how? Are you allowed to pay in cedis? And they say, yes, you're allowed to pay in cedis. And they were asking me, have you paid? I said, yes, I paid everything in dollars. And they were like, babe, you don't form Mugu like this, so this thing you can easily pay it like in cedis. You just go to the front desk and they will give you the rates and you pay. And I was like, I didn't have any clue, neither do I have any idea concerning all those things, but I I lose like 2,000 something Ghana cedis if I were to go and change my money to dollar. Practically I will get 1,200 or 1,500 or more than that I can like pay for an accommodation for a year or a year 6 months with that money. It depends where the environment is, if you decide to pay hostel and all those things, and if you decide to share a room with someone, like which I did throughout my university level. So probably I would have like paid that money, would have rented me a house like for a year and or a year 6 months and all those things. So but me not having that knowledge that this is how the system works and all those things, so I formed in that aspect, guys. So that was how that one happened, and immediately I can easily take the fees in dollars, but you know now students has to be students, so I can take the money in dollars and come back to Ghana, change it to cedis, pay my fees, then forward my receipts to my parent. That is what I did throughout my university days. So come to my Mogu 2. I fell Mogu for my hostel mate. Yes, if you're watching this video, you girls, I'm saying this, but please don't quote me wrong. I'm saying this in a sense that this is my first experience in the university level, and I didn't know that this is how it's going to be, or this is how it's going to turn out. I felt Mogu in a sense for my roommate, in a sense that I brought my food stuff and I told them they can eat, they can cook, they can do anything they want to do, even provision and all those things. I didn't know, like I thought it was like secondary school, like all those things, because some of them were like, oh, my parents is going to send food stuff, they are going to do this, they're going to send money, we'll go to Kaneshi and get food stuff and all those things. So me, I didn't even really know what it is. I never knew that hunger is going to come, like hunger is on its way coming and all those things. So I have no clue. So they ate, and there are some roommates, some of their friends. I have 2 roommates back then in the hostel. So like one of their one of their friends came to join them to read for exams, because you know I came late, so I was like, after the new semester everybody was preparing for end of sem, because we are almost like we're in November already, and end of semester starts first week of December, and all those things round up on the 20th of December that year. So I was like, oh, you guys can eat, they cook and they do all kinds of things. So me, I have no clue that hunger is going to come on the way. So within that, from that 20th of October and all those things, I like put out my food stuff there, they ate and we cooked. Within first week of November, the food was finished, my food stuff was finished, and I don't have the guts to tell my dad that, old man, food don't finish. I don't have that guts. It's not like I can tell my parents sorry, it's not like I can tell them or I can ask them. Money is coming in every week for me, so it's not an excuse and all those things. So like I had these 2 friends, one I won't call their name. So one is called, I'll just use fruits to represent their name. That doesn't mean that, and that doesn't mean anything. So I'll say apple. So apple and orange. So me and apple were more close than orange, and she and orange are like close. You know that kind, 3 square friends and all those things, like this particular one is close with this one is close with this one and all those things. That was my own case with these my 2 friends. So I was close with apple, and orange and apple were very close too. So what we normally do, but we spend all our days after class, we're doing, you know, she was doing accounting and finance, I was doing human resource, and the other one was doing accounting and finance also. So practically year 1 to year 2, all our classes are almost the same thing, so just difference of 2 courses and all those things. So we have classes almost every day together, and after that we study, because we resume late than every other people's and all those things. So we try to like put in our best, do a lot of things so that we can be able to like get a good grade at the end of everything. So we're always together, and when hunger starts, Apple had food stuff because she brought a lot of food stuff. So we could go to Apple's house, cook, or I could bring the food stuff back to my hostel, and then cook and we eat. That was how the life was. We ate till that was first week during our exam period, and we cooked an apple food stuff got finished. So me myself, I decided to like, oh, I'm going to ask my dad to ask my uncle to just send me food stuff since he stays in Lagos and all those things. So that was what I've like, so that I can be able to like eat well, read for the exams and all those things. That is what me I've made up my mind to do. So, but not knowing that Orange has some food stuff in her house, like she and her brother, they are not that food type. So she said, okay, we can go to our house and take our food stuff, the one that will last us throughout the exam period till we all go home. So that was what we did and we ate. So that is how I formed Mogo for my friend, for my roommates and all those things. And that is how my friend came to intervene for me. Everything was good at the end of the day. We wrote our exams well and we went home to spend Christmas with our parents that year, and everything was fabulous. Like, it was beautiful. So we came back and the next semester starts in January of the next year, which is 2016. So that was how everything like went, and life was good. Life was good actually. So, but do you know along the process why we were complaining, why I complained that food stuff was finished and we couldn't get food? The problem is we are Nigerians and we couldn't eat the Ghana this thing. Actually, I will talk about that one in my next series. So, or in my next episode, let me call it that way. In my next episode, which I will talk about my like challenges in Ghana, like food wise, transportation wise, communication wise, and all those things. I'm going to talk about it in my next video. And please, guys, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, and comment, like, share with family and friends so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified easily so that you don't miss out on any episode of this series that I'm bringing your way. So guys, I'll call it a day for today. So, but I'll bring you more video along the week, as this week we're getting started, and this is 3rd of May. So guys, everything is just legit this month. I just pray it favors in every angle, in every aspect and all those things. So that is how it is. So I'm going to call it a day. Bye. Love you guys.